Hey guys, welcome back. We're down at Rundle Beach today. Me and me mate Pippa, my dog, is down there laying on the sand, chilling out. We put a couple of crab pots in a little creek on the way down. Not real sure how we'll go, but the weather's really got quite cool here of late. But anyway, we'll put 4 in there and check them on the way home this afternoon. Pulled up at a campsite that I camped in about 12 months ago, just to see you know, how it recovered after camping here for about 4 nights. And yeah, you wouldn't even know I was here. Just a good thing, I suppose, when you do go camping somewhere and you know you don't impact the environment. Well, as least you can anyway. So I did make I think it was about 4 or 5 videos of me camping down here for those few days, guys. So yeah, jump on and check those out. But anyway, I'll give you a bit of a look at the camp here where I did camp, and as you can see, it's yeah, there's yeah, no impact at all. Yeah, down through all those dead sunflowers there, I had the tent and set up at the back of that, and I had a fire just here. There's still remains of the wood that didn't burn completely. So yeah, it's a good little spot. The wild trees were good. They give some good shade during the day. But yeah, no, it was a good little camp here. But like I said, it is good to see that you know, those few days I did spend down here didn't impact too much. Everything's growing back as if I'd never really been here. Yeah, I bought a couple of rods with me, and yeah, I'm hoping to have a bit of a fish down here a little bit. It's a pretty lazy tide, I guess. It's not a lot of run in the water today, so I thought I'd sort of get down towards the mouth of the river here and just see if I can find a nice bank to have a fish off and see what's around. Pretty chilled out sort of day. Not going to get too excited. Got the drone with me, so I hope I can get a little bit more footage. I've already got a little bit up the beach on the way down, so hopefully I can give you a look at the area a little bit more down here. Yeah, just a relaxing sort of a day. You know, I have a yabby spot down a bit further here, so I might pump a few yabbies. I've got a cast net here, so we get a little bit closer to the water, we might even be able to have a throw and pick up a couple of little small mullet or prawn maybe. But anyway, come along for the ride, and we'll see what eventuates for the day. You all comfy? Hey? You ready to go down a little bit further? Go and look for some yabbies? What do you think? Sounds like a plan? And then we'll go and chuck a line and see if there's any fish biting today. You getting on the back? You're going to run. Come on. Up you get. Good girl. Hey? Good girl. Couple of good sized ones. Worst thing about pumping on your own, you've got to be able to grab them before they duck down another hole. Oh, that fell straight away. Start digging the way back into a hole straight away. Oh, they're everywhere. Pretty good digging here, or good pumping I should say. Nice big orange fella. That'll attract a nice fish. Pretty good spot here. They're very thick. All the hardcore yabby pumping guys would be saying, where's your sieve, where's your sieve? Well, I should have one. There's plenty here. I'm getting plenty just for me. That's a good sized one. It's a good spot, this. Real bloody good. It's changed a lot since I was here 12 months ago. Because I haven't got a sieve and I'm just pumping them onto the ground, you look back behind where you've been and you can see them climbing out of the chunks of sand, the ones you've missed. Fortunately, there's plenty here. I've gone over this patch pretty roughly. It's a very good yabby bed by the look of this, and like I could have pumped in a lot more places than what I have, but I don't. There's only me fishing. Well, I had the family down here, and somebody, you know, a couple of people picking up the yabbies. We do very well in this little spot. It's quite loaded. An excellent yabby bed. But I got heaps here just for me. I'm just going to change this water, a lot fresher water in it, and then I'm going to head up the Fitzroy a little bit further and try and find a nice bank to set up and yeah, see if we can catch a fish. I might have got one. See one there. mullet are pretty quick. We've got a couple then. Still hanging around, so I might just leave it at that for now. Get a line in the water. See what's around. Got about half a dozen there now. Popeye mullet and normal mullet. They see you coming and they just scatter. But anyway, Pippa, you're going to get a wet bum there in a minute. The tide's coming in. Come on, get out of there. Righto, first live bait. Alright guys, we've got two lines in with a live mullet on each one, so we've arrived at our little fishing spot. Bloody beautiful day, so we're just going to chill out, relax, and just wait and see what's going to happen, or if anything's going to happen or not. Lots of little potty mullet and that skipping out in front of us here. A little creek over this way going up there, so sort of at the mouth of this little creek here. Just got a bit of a touch on this rod. An inquiry. Oh, there he goes. I got him too. Whatever it is. We got a little salmon or something. Oh, look at that. Yeah, a little salmon. Oh, I just got the first fish. Little salmon. Yeah, little fella. Try and get that hook out of him and release him without doing any damage. I'll be able to let him go. Without too much damage by the look of that. Oh, he's still plenty of life. I think I can let him go. Oh, drop him again. Right along, go line up there.
Never took a chance till you. Looking for a fallback, always on the wrong track, trying to find a way around the truth. Lost a lot of faith in finding my forever. Takes a lot for me to never say never, but I never wanna be standing in the driveway, middle of the night, making eyes with your taillights leaving. Wanna be the hand you can hold, dancing to slow songs on a wine drunk weekend, throwing up Hail Marys on a Friday night, baby. Every story's got an underdog against the odds, and I'm betting everything I got on the long shot. You're my long shot. Doubling down, willing to lose it all on you. Can't fight the feeling, cause breaking even just won't do. I need to leave it all on the table, settling up for when that day comes, and the take home is leaving the what ifs in the rear view. Don't wanna be standing in the driveway, middle of the night, making eyes with your taillights leaving. Wanna be the hand you can hold, dancing to slow songs on a wine drunk weekend, throwing up Hail Marys on a Friday night, baby. Every story's got an underdog against the odds, and I'm betting everything I got on the long shot. Yeah, you're my long shot. If it's worth the risk, it's worth the pain of leaving with everything a pocket change. Ain't no way to play it safe, so hit me with another round, I ain't walking away, ain't walking away.
Pippa. 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 Here. Come here. That's it. Yeah. No more. No more. This is mine. Alright guys, it's top of the tide now. Just had a little snack, so we might head back out to the front, down towards Rundle's, back to Rundle's there, and see how windy it is. Might try for a few whiting on the top of the tide, use those yabbies up. So. That was not bad. Bit of a waiting game for him, but pretty solid for waiting. Have a bit of a measure, see what he goes. Come on, cooperate. Yeah, about 27. Might keep a few of these, might get a little feed to do a That was solid little fish, I think. He might even be a bit better. Well, look at him. They hit pretty hard for a little fish. Yeah, this guy's like 28 and a half, so much better fish. Really thick fish. Those little soapy dew, I think you call them. I think I might go down the beach another 100 metres or so. Just slowly work my way back to those pots, I think. Let this little guy go. Righto, there's definitely been no real amount of water pushing up here today on today's tide. Just be counting on something still in the creek here. A couple of little tiny things. Crabs of the future. Come on, look, fellas, now check it. Come on, back you go. There they go. Go and grow up. Oh, I know, that's one. 3 to go. All right, let's have a look. See how we go. Nothing. No surprise. If we're going to get a crab, it'll be up this way. It's a little bit out of
People's Reach up here. All right, here we go. Oh, I don't feel like there's too much in it. Big heap of nothing. Ah well, we had a go. Well, that was no surprise with the crabbing, but it was worth putting them in. I was driving past the creek for the day, so you know, they really get quiet, the crabs here, once we've start getting a little bit of cool weather. And that creek that I had them in, like it probably hasn't had any water run up into it for, you know, quite a few days, probably close to a week, I guess. But anyway, I just couldn't help myself. I was driving past it coming down for the day, so it's no big effort to put 4 in with a bit of crab pot bait in it and see what's around. But I've got 2 whiting, so I'm going to fish my way back to where I go off the beach. There's a good chance, I'm confident that I wouldn't get off it just yet anyway. So I'm just going to fish my way back and try and pick up a couple more whiting. Look how tiny they are, Pippa. Hey? Look how tiny that is. Way too small. I think it's time to move on a bit further. Can you give me a kiss?
This life sure has a sense of humor, a funny way of knocking you to the ground. It hits you hard when you least expect it, and laughs the second that you were down. But in that moment when you feel like you're all alone, it's in that moment. I'll be there, right there to take you home. Let's go out and face the sun. Together we feel. Let's go out and face the sun. Let's go. Some days it's not easy to wake up. It's so hard just to be yourself. The cards can quickly stack up against you, lead you down a road running straight to hell. So don't let this feels so real. Let's go out and face the sun. sun. Oh, this feels so real. Let's go out and face the sun. This love is real. Let's go out and face the sun. Oh, this feels so real. Let's go out and face the sun. Life ain't always gonna be easy, but it's your destiny. And you ain't promised one more breath in this world. Make it happen. Time is wasted. Show love. Quit complaining. We got one life to live. So go live it.
Hey, morning guys. She was a pretty chilly ride home last night, coming off the beach. Pippa and I were bloody freezing. So we just got straight home and I jumped straight in the shower, and Pippa was pretty keen to get into a little kennel and yeah, cuddle up to a blanket. So I just thought I'd fill this couple of whiting up for you this morning. I scale whiting. I know some people will skin whiting, but I like to just scale them and leave the skin on. And I find a knife is as good as anything on whiting to take the scales off. The scales are a little bit tight because they've been sitting on ice all night. I've given them a little bit of a hose down to try and sort of, I suppose, loosen them up a little bit. I don't mind eating fish skin. I know I take the skin off my reef fish, but whiting I don't bother. So I'll just scale these guys up first. I'll probably cook a couple of eggs and have fish and eggs for breakfast, I'd say. They didn't really bite on that run out tide yesterday afternoon. Hope you enjoyed the video. It was a little bit of a look at Long Beach and Rundle Beach and down the mouth of the Fitzroy River where I picked up that salmon. It was a good relaxing day. So I just cut them behind the head, I do, and then I don't worry, I just cut through the pin bones, just come down along the backbone. You don't end up with a bad little fillet. Just like that. Little fellas have got roe in them at the moment. Okay, I'll just give that a little hose off. First thing I do now is take the rib cage out. You sort of cut through the pin bone a little bit. And then what's left of the pin bones, they're quite a way back towards the fish's tail, the pin bones are. So you end up with a little V-shaped whiting fillet. Taking a little bit of the fin off the fish when I took that fillet. It's just a narrow little piece you take out. End up with a little V again. they're quite easy to see, the pin bones. They you can see the little dark little speckles where you've cut through the pin bone when you took the rib cage out. So they're not hard to find. You don't really have to feel for them. You can see them. When you cut this rib cage out, you cut off the tops of them, and then you're left with a little. You can feel them, but you can actually see them running down there, little specklies like splinters. Just a little narrow strip. You probably could leave them in if you weren't worried about them too much. I don't know whether they'd do you much harm. They're that tiny, but I'm quite happy to take them out. So yeah, end up with nice little fillets like that. So I mean, it's not a massive feed, but I'll crumb those up this morning and cook a couple of eggs, and yeah, nice little healthy breakfast. Okay guys, that's about it for this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed having a bit of a look at Long Beach and Rundle Beach, which is pretty much the backyard from where I am here. I like going camping down there. I have made a couple of videos of camping down there and chasing a few whiting. We quite often go down with the family and spend a day down there. Fortunately for us, we can cut through the neighbour's property and we sort of bypass some pretty boggy sort of ground. It's a lot of people that go down there aren't fortunate to be able to do that, and it can be a bit muddy and boggy to get down there. But okay guys, thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.